Yo, yo, yo. What is up, my ningens? Hello, everyone. Blazing Strike. Gozu, how's it going? Can you guys hear? I'm trying a new audio setting in OBS, so can you guys hear me and the music, and is the volume okay on both of those? You did promise, and here you are. How long will I be streaming? Probably about an hour, maybe just over. I got Jai says, what's up, how's it going, dude? I got SSJ4 Goku and SSJ3. I'm assuming that's probably auto-corrected from physical Gotenks. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. I have someone on my friends list that is on rank 500 worldwide. Wow, that's pretty good. Yes, I can hear both, and they are well. Awesome. Because I hadn't figured out a better way to play my music in the background before. So what I was doing before was having it play in VLC and having OBS pick it up on the desktop. But then, so that it wasn't picked up by my mic, I had to mute my TV. And I think that's probably why I was maybe missing some of the notifications that come up. So now this way, it's only playing in the recorder and it's not actually playing out loud. So now I should get all of the, I should hear all of the audio alerts and stuff. So shouldn't miss any subs or anything anymore, which is all good. Grinding out World Tournament for Dragonstones and Kais. Yeah, I finished getting all the rewards now, so I'm just kind of trying to stay in the top 2,500 just for fun more than anything. So soon I'll trip. That means no Wi-Fi. So I wish you a great stream. Well, that's cool, man. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Congrats on near 600 subs. Yeah, man. It's we're at 575. So. Use a Cyberman only team, oh my god. Funnily enough, if you use a Cyberman only team, you will only fight against other teams that are super low team cost. But the only problem with using an all Cyberman team is the chances of us actually killing all of the opponents are pretty low. So my rank 13 friend did a multi on Tech Vegito and got him. Meanwhile, I'm 430 stones deep with no Vegito. Yeah, I think I went about 400 stones deep and didn't get a Vegito. I think the only decent SSR I got from his banner was my first Strength Ulma Gohan. The villain's banner, however, has been very good to me. I got dupes for Super 17, Cooler, Omega Shenron. I got 2 Rosés, and that's all in about 500 stones, I think. So I'm going to try and get some more stones before the banner goes away and do it. I'm glad I'm higher than you. I'm grinding to stay first in the locals. Need those awakening medals in preparation for LRTN and Chaozu. Yeah, I'm number 1 in the local. I think I'm like 1,600 or something overall. Let's have a look. So let's change this over and jump in here and see what we are at. Yeah, I've had my my LR Piccolo has been rainbow for a long time now, so I've got tons of those Masters Mark medals, enough that I can pretty much awaken any World Tournament units that I pull that I don't have awakened. Bring Shadow Dragons back. I can run the Shadow Dragon category team. I don't have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so the only decent option I have to fill the slot for him would be the Tech GT Vegeta, who's not really that great. But I'm trying out a newer version of the team that I've been running. I've been using STR Rosé with LR Broly and Majin Vegeta, and then just a bunch of people that give Ki. But the problem is you have to run a villain of every type. So yeah, Expert Gamer Plays just asked why I'm not using him. So this is why. You basically have to use too many items, because on times 30, when you get to the final, if you're getting attacked twice before you get to attack, then you need to use items, and I've used quite a lot of Ghost Ushers and Yemas on this tournament so far. So what I'm doing is I'm going back to the old team that I used to use. By using the AGL Rosé, it means that Broly is still going to get Ki from the leader skill, but it means I can bring Chaozu and Jacko, so basically like 3 Ghost Ushers. And then we've also got Turles on the team for his Ki passive as well. So you can see the team there. We got base form Goku Black and Turles, who are just there to provide Ki, and then we've got the Jacko and Chaozu to be like 3 Ghost Ushers, and then just in case we've got Barba and Yema, because I've got loads of both of them, but I'm running a bit more. I'm running quite low on Ghost Ushers now, so I feel like this team will work out a little bit better. And then we've brought the Strength, Orb Changing items, and Fruit of the Tree of Might, just in case we get one of those rotations where we get something like one of the LR Brolys with Chaozu and Jacko, and then obviously Broly's not going to be getting any key links, so we need him to super as much as possible. So you're the only one who is on top of me on my friends list. Yeah, I haven't checked my friends actually to see just how far everybody else is, but so we can't get, the points are too close, so let's see, let's get some Ki. Oh, there you go, we got one for one of the Brolys, and we're getting straight in. So yeah, this is one of the rotations that we don't necessarily want, but we are getting to attack before them, so we should be all good. I use a Super Saiyan 4 Goku team. Yeah, I imagine on times 15 that would be pretty good. I don't know, do you have any AoE units on that, or I'm second in my friends list. That's not too bad. I have to check actually after this. We'll have a look and see how we stack up. One of my friends on Dokkan has a Rainbow Tech Vegito Blue. Oof. Who has been pulling unfeatured SSRs on the World Tournament banner? I did 2 summons during my last stream. And we got... who did we get? We got one of the World Tournament. We got the World Tournament Goku. The STR one in the Whis Gi. And then we got an unfeatured one. Got Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta. So let's just do this, because I'm going to have Broly next turn. I use LR Broly as a friend. Yeah, it makes sense. Although if you're using Super Saiyan 4 Goku as a leader, doesn't he only give 1 Ki to extreme types? So since you don't get Broly's leader skill active, you won't have he won't have a lot of Ki, right? Since I have LR Broly, I still need to find one LR Broly in the prelims. What's that vrr sound in the background? That is my PC. It's likes to be quite noisy, and the cable on my directional mic is not particularly long, so I can't actually have it set up too far away from my PC. So hopefully it's not too bad, but... Hey, Mystic. How's it going, dude? Yo, everyone. Hashtag 2000 lobster flan. Keeping the lobster dream alive. I use SSJ4 Goku on the team. So do you have him on the team then? Who do you have as the leader? Because that's what I was thinking in terms of your, because the friend leader skill doesn't activate, so the LR Broly friend won't be getting much key if the Goku is your leader. But I thought there was someone vacuuming in the background. My World Tournament team has the strength Super Saiyan Gotenks because they share free key and 25% attack. The only other unit that gives him free key through links is Tech Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Oh yeah, because I guess they both have prepared for battle, and then LR Broly is the leader. Okay, because yeah, I thought you said you use, when you said you use a Super Saiyan 4 Goku team, I assumed he was the leader. Not letting the dream go, but yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. Grinding the World Tournament as well. Didn't have much time as a friend was staying over for a couple of days. That's cool. Is SSJ3 GT STR Goku any good? That's the one that Dokkan's into the Great Ape one, right? He's pretty good as a support unit. He gives, I think it's like 33% attack to all allies. The only thing that is annoying about him is that he has the Great Ape transformation mechanic, which I just find to be annoying. Like, they always seem to transform when you don't want them to. Like when you're against an enemy that they have type disadvantage against or something, and then you end up wasting 2 turns just doing really bad chip damage. So he's good for his passive as long as he doesn't transform, but if he transforms, I find him quite annoying. But SSJ Rose, Ningen, could you do a video about the best free-to-play team with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito lead? I don't know which free units I should go. So a free-to-play team with LR Vegito Blue as the leader. Yeah, it's interesting actually. Obviously not being free-to-play at all. I don't often consider free-to-play units, but I'll definitely look into that. So, have you pulled any featured SSRs on the Dragon Ball banner from the World Tournament? Not in a long time. I haven't been summoning on the Dragon Ball Saga banner for many tournaments in a row. So, because basically I'm saving all of mine for what we think is going to be next World Tournament now, when they add in the LR Chaozu and Tien, because they add the Intelligence Jackie Chun to the banner, who becomes the World Tournament category leader. And basically, because I don't really need any of the other units in that banner, I'm just saving all of my tickets, and then the next time that tournament comes around and they actually add him, then I can just go crazy with all the tickets that I've saved up, and hopefully we'll be able to pull at least 1 or 2 copies of him, because then obviously he has a farmable super attack with the tech one, and then I can open up some of his paths and run a World Tournament category team and see if we can do some Dokkan events with them. So Gogo video is lagging out. Be back if I can. Well, hopefully it works out. I'm hoping it's not a problem on my end, because fortunately for once my internet seems to be fine. I think it's because it's Sunday morning. Normally when I try and stream on the weekday mornings, my internet decides to be really bad, but I imagine no one else is using it, so Ningen not free to play. What? My hopes and dreams are crushed. Yeah, no, I've been wailing for a bit too long to be considered anything near free to play. Imagine if you do the last single multi, Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, Kamehameha goes closer, Goku goes to base form, and then they show the moon, Goku goes Golden Great Ape Super Saiyan 4. That'll definitely be an interesting animation to have. I guess, I mean, there's quite a few already, but I mean, I guess that would just be a guaranteed SSR. It'd be pretty cool if that was a an animation that showed if you pulled a summonable LR in that multi-summon. Although I guess it would kind of ruin the surprise that you see it at the beginning, but that would still be pretty cool as an animation. I'm going to wait for the newest tournament that JP had because it's the latest change to the Dragon Ball Saga's banner. I pulled the Demon Piccolo that turns into a giant Piccolo. Oh, yeah, the Piccolo Junior. The only decent one I've really ever pulled off of that banner is the Tech Demon King Piccolo. And he's really good because when he's awakened, he basically has the same passive as as Turles, where he gives an attack boost and a key boost, so that's pretty good. And then you get guaranteed LR. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Do you have any unfeatured LRs? Yeah, technically the only unfeatured LR I have is Majin Vegeta, because I pulled him off of the LR Goku Black featured banner. And the only other two LRs I have are Broly and Goku Black and Zamasu, but I pulled them from their featured banners. So Majin Vegeta is the only one that I've pulled from an unfeatured banner, because obviously on Global he hasn't had a featured banner. So, but yeah, this is one of the rotations I was talking about. So we got to take all these attacks at the beginning, which I wasn't expecting. So I don't have any ghost ushers because we want to save them. So we'll use a Barber so no one can super us, because I've got hundreds of them. And then we'll use a Yema just because we are on times 30. So we will take a little bit of damage, but that should keep us all good and alive. So is it possible to reach 30 million points without an AoE unit? I mean, I imagine it probably is. It just probably takes ages. Because I think I am around 40 million almost, but there's still almost 2 full days to go. So I guess if you don't have an AoE unit, you could probably get it done before the tournament ends. I'm not really sure. It's been a long time since I've done a world tournament without an AoE unit, because I used to use the old Tech Majin Vegeta with the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Goku with the like nuke leader skill as the leader, and then you just change all the orbs to green and just blow everybody up with the old Majin Vegeta. But obviously ever since I pulled LR Broly, I was lucky and I pulled him from his featured banner when he first came out on Global, basically on the first day. And I think I got him in around 500 stones, and this was before I had any idea like how difficult it was to pull LRs. I really didn't realise like how lucky I was. So rank 848, well, that's pretty decent. Dude, you're over here times 30 and I'm over here not able to get past times 10. I have a mate doing it with, without AoE, and yesterday he was at 11 million. Yeah, so that's not bad. If you can get to 11 million by yesterday, then yeah, you should be able to get to 30 by the time it ends. Check your friend rankings. Okay, yeah, that is a good idea. Let's have a look. Ranking friends. Oh, so there's quite a few ahead of me. Oh yeah, there you are. 848, and JCV Goku's at 608. I actually posted a tweet about an hour ago. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should definitely do that, at the Masked Ningen. I actually came up against JCV Goku in the semi-finals of one of the last runs I was doing. So yeah, I've got 3 friends who are above me. 4 friends, sorry. I'm not even sure who this one actually is. That's probably just some random that I had added, but these 2 are guys from the stream, and obviously JCV as well. So got a little bit of catching up to do. I've almost overtaken this guy though, so that's not too bad. My highest rank was 120, but that was in the first hours of the world tournament. Yeah, when I was I started playing it as soon as it started as well, and I think I was at like 200 for about 20 minutes. But yeah, it didn't take long for me to drop down, because I started playing it as soon as it started, but then I had to go to bed like an hour or so after that so I could be up for work the next day. So I was only in the top couple of hundred for a little while, and then obviously dropped right down. So the only problem with doing this particular team setup is you really want a friend LR Broly, because only having 1 AoE on the team means that there'll be a couple of turns where we don't get to use him. And then obviously if he starts off in that third, that final slot on the wheel, that'll be really bad, because we've got to go 2 turns without using him. But I don't seem to be able to find one, so let us take a Rosé friend then for his key passive. Yo, yo, JCV, how's it going, dude? We're just checking the friend rankings. You are the highest ranked person on my friends list currently. So, trust me, by the time the tournament is over, I'm never going to catch up to you unless I don't sleep 2 days straight. Yeah, that's the biggest problem is, so I worked a night shift last night and I'm doing my stream now. Basically, once the stream is over, I'll be going to bed. And then by the time I wake up in sort of 5 or 6 hours time, I'll have probably dropped down at least 1,000 places. So that's the only reason I have left to grind now, because I know I'll drop a load of places once I go to sleep, and I want to try and stay in the top 2,500 just to get the extra Kais and whatnot. So, because I don't really care about the trunks, but Thick C says, what's up, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. By the way, Easy A Broly, he's amazing on ×30. Yeah, I imagine he would be pretty decent. I have mine fully Extreme Z awakened, but I don't have let's do that actually. Yeah, I have mine fully Extreme Z awakened, but he's only Super Attack 1. Because I actually already had the LR Broly when I pulled him for the first time, so I've never used him. So obviously I did his Extreme Z Awakening event so I could get all the orbs and all that sort of stuff, but I've never really used him. And I put all of the I put the strength Grand Kais into Rose when I pulled him, so I could get him to Super Attack 10 straight away. So that was pretty good. I want to know what Cabba can do, but Vegeta can't. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to say, to be honest. Still can't believe you beat my team. Well, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's controlled by the AI, and so as long as you super attack with LR Broly, it pretty much doesn't matter what the enemy team is. They just die. So, what do you think about the strength SSJ World Tournament Vegeta? He's not very good. I think I used him on my All Vegeta team video that I did a little while ago, but that's because he was like the only Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta that I had. But yo, Ray, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. My strength Broly is fully Easy A, but he's only SA10 because I put the Kais into my LR Broly to SA20. Yeah, I farmed my LR Broly up to 10, obviously, before awakening him, but I never put any extra Kais into him. I remember when he first came out, I think it was D Monty did a video where he'd got him up to SA20, and he was basically not doing any more damage. I don't know if that's been fixed or if that was just a glitch when he first came out, but I never bothered to do it at the time, and so then I just like never got around to it. So mine is still only Super Attack 10, and he still clears out everybody without any issues. So although I say that, I actually lost my winning streak last night at work. I think I was up to almost 40 wins in a row. And then LR Broly was going first, so I thought I had it in the bag. He did his 2 super attacks, and Majin Vegeta on the enemy team survived with the smallest sliver of health and then killed me because he attacked LR Broly. So is it 2 more world tournaments until we get LRTN? So from what people were saying, it might be the next one. Because was it number 21? I can't remember, but is Tech Whis good? Tech Whis is pretty good. He lowers attack. He's obviously farmable with the AGL Whis, and he has a really good. If you don't have a full-on crazy team of Super Saiyans, you can run a really good rotation of the Tech Whis and the Tech Pycon, because both of them have awakenings and they share a lot of links, and I think they both lower attack, so they can work pretty well together. Because Kaba, I think Blazing is making some reference to Kaba getting it on with Kale and Caulifla. I lost my win streak, 38 streak, wasn't paying attention and forgot to use an item. Yeah, that was the thing. I really didn't think I needed to use one. I just thought that, you know, my boy LR Broly would have my back with his 2 super attacks, but it was not to be, sadly. In fact, I am low-key a bit paranoid that these guys aren't going to all get taken out, so we're going to use a Yema just in case. World Tournament 21 is the one that Jackie Chun wins, and World Tournament 22 is the one TN wins, so we have 2 more tournaments. Oh man, I hope not, because it feels like it's been so long since they came out on JP. I guess we must be behind in tournament numbers, but I was really hoping it was going to be this one, because I've had these medals and stuff saved up for so long. But if it is the next one, then I guess it's not too bad. Wow, we didn't kill almost anyone, so the Yema was definitely a good idea, I think. And now we get the stun, and let's see, do we actually have enough STR orbs? What tier am I on? I'm on the top one. I've been on the top one for a little while, because I've been playing it a fairly decent amount. So everyone is stunned, so let's grab that so we can... There we go. Do we need that many? Actually, yeah, we could probably get by with just them, because we don't want to... Ooh, that was close. I was going to say, we don't want to accidentally get the Ultra Super. So, that is spot on. So, we might get the new World Tournaments a bit faster this time. That would be nice. Yeah, it really would, because if it's not going to be the next one, then the next one is just yet another one that I don't really have any reason to grind out. Whereas once they add them and they add all the new Dragon Ball cards, there'll be a lot more stuff. If the UI Goku Dokkan comes out, will you summon for him and Jiren? Yeah, I didn't get Ultra Instinct Goku when he dropped on Global. I went like 500 stones and a ton of tickets, and I still didn't get him. I got some pretty decent stuff, but I didn't get him, unfortunately. So, if he does in fact come out in a week or so, like the leaks seem to imply, then I'll absolutely go for him. I really don't care about Jiren, but I definitely want to get Ultra Instinct Goku. Why don't you want the Ultra Super? Because it takes too long. No, because the Ultra Super only hits one person. So then obviously he does the second one, which is the AoE. But if they have any higher leveled AGL units, one of his AoEs won't kill them. So if you do the Ultra Super, he'll take out that one person guaranteed, but then he only does one AoE. So some of their AGL units might survive. So you want the you always want the 12 key super so that he does 2 AoEs. Ron was talking to me. What tier are you again? I'm the top tier, Beerus tier. It's fairly easy to get to that one. I think by the time you get to around, is it 20 million or 25 million, you'll be in the Beerus tier already. And we're at what? We just went past 40 million points. So I only do the Ultra on Margin Vegeta or the LR Androids. Yeah, so the Ultra, you got to do the Ultra for Margin Vegeta, because that is his AoE. So right, let's get this next one on the go. So we're on the prelim, so we definitely want an LR Broly friend. Could take an easy A Broly, but we may have to take an easy A Broly, because we're not finding any LRs. So this one's got higher stats than that guest one. Okay, yeah, and he's got some dupes. Yeah, let's try him out. Why not? Unless you target their strongest AGL unit. Yeah, so you can do that. If they only have one AGL unit, you can go for the Ultra on him, but it's 5 million. Oh well, well that's easy, really easy to get to then. So yeah, I've been in that. I've been in the top tier for ages then. If it's that quick, I didn't realise you got to it that easily. So yeah, definitely in that tier then. Let's see. Oh, so we got enough to go for. Oh well. So we had enough to go for the bonus points, but the Kid Buu team wanted to deny us, so... So we'll use a Yama. I'm very conscious about taking hits at this point. Do you think I should rainbow my AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku? Yeah, is it just the standard Super Saiyan Blue one, not the Kaioken one? He's actually better than the Kaioken one once you've got some orbs and stuff into him, because he has the percentage based attack raise instead of a flat boost. So the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku is technically better than the Kaioken one, because if you have them both rainbow, the Kaioken one is actually slightly worse because of his flat boost. So plus he links super well with the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as well. Having a rotation of both of them is quite powerful. Oh well, he's just going to come straight to me. Ugh, this is not the rotation that we wanted. So let's split them up. And then we got... Let's get rid of you, potentially. Some TN. Chaozu on Jacko Violence. I thought he was trash for a bit. I don't have the Kaioken one rainbow though. Yeah, see, I've got all the Duke paths open for my Kaioken one, but I never use him. So okay, so if we leave Rose here, he will take out Jacko, and then he's got type advantage, so we don't need to worry about him taking a ton of damage from the STR units, and they won't super because it's the preliminaries. So yeah, that's not too bad. I don't even have Rainbow Pace Play unit yet. The closest I have is AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku with 3 dupes. I remember everything I made up to try to make you think I had LR Brody Rainbow. Yeah, it's like I said, man, it doesn't matter what units you do and don't have. Like, I mean, the thing is as well, people who have Rainbow Star LRs, it just means that they are incredibly lucky, or they spent a lot of money. Like, there's no, you know, it's not something that requires skill for you to get, so it's not something that I would necessarily find that impressive. It just means that you summoned a hell of a lot. So I mean, it's cool to have Rainbow LRs, but well, there you go. That's the this is the kind of rotation that we want to see. And we got Easy A Broly. Everyone's stunned, so let's see what he can do for us here. Might as well. Let's give Jacko a super as well. Why not? My SSJ4 Goku just countered a super from LR Majin Vegeta. Well, that's pretty awesome. I just noticed my highest win streak was 51. Yeah, I had a tournament, I think it was either the last one or the one before, where I didn't lose a single time. So by the time the tournament was over, I think my win streak was at like 63 or something like that. 63 or 66, I think, was like the number of wins I could be bothered to do in total, and then I stopped. So V Hyper TV, how do you feel about AGL, Vegeta, and Bulma? We got the sub from V Hyper TV. Thank you very much. Welcome to. Oh yeah, I never updated that. I should probably get on that. It still says welcome to the 500 Mortals plan. That's how. I didn't even realise that, but there you go. And so yeah, the AGL, Vegeta, and Bulma are pretty awesome. I did a video on them Rainbow way back when they came out, using a mono AGL team against the STR LR Freezer stage, which was pretty cool. But yeah, they are a very solid free-to-play unit, especially when they're Rainbow. It's pretty cool having a free-to-play unit that can be very defensive and use counter-attacks. I know Jay Fanta is a big fan. Did you ever end up pulling that SSJ4 Vegeta? No, I did not, sadly. I on the last day before the banner went away, I got one of the Sail Stone packs and did 2 multis, and I didn't get him, unfortunately. So, and there's another sub from Frizion6. Thanks a lot, dude. Welcome to the stream and the channel. I hope you enjoy the content. I do like welcome to the Lobster Squad though, Mystic. I might have to change it so that it says that. Actually, where is my... Let's go on the Streamlabs thing quickly and change this. Let's change it to... I feel like if I change it to welcome to the Lobster Squad though, people will get confused, because if you haven't been in the if you haven't been in one of our streams and have experienced the lobster memes firsthand, you would have no idea what that is. So I think for now I will probably just change it to the hashtag 1000 lobster Mortals plan. I only said lobster plan myself. I'm pretty new to the game. What do you mean by dupes? So a dupe is when you pull the same unit again, and the game has a special like skill tree system called the hidden potential system. Only units that are UR or higher can use it. What you do is you put orbs into the skill tree to increase their stats and give them special abilities, but there are 4 paths on the skill tree that are locked, and you have to use a dupe to unlock them. So basically, if you want to fully level up a unit to its full potential, you have to pull it 5 times, because you use the 4 dupes to open up all 4 of the skill paths. So I will show you, since we are out of a match right now. So you go into this hidden potential system here. I just reversed this Piccolo actually, because I pulled a dupe of him. So you can see here you've got this skill tree that you can put orbs into, and then on each of the 4 paths there'll be a thing here that's locked, and if you use a dupe you unlock it, and you can see here this one is unlocked and this one is unlocked, and then that allows you to go further down the skill tree, and these star tiles give you special abilities. So the more dupes you pull, the more you can power up your units. So I was actually playing the game back before the dupe system was a thing, so if you ever pulled a dupe then, the only thing you could really use it for was raising your unit's super attack, which you know, if only we'd known and could have kept all of those. But the highest tournament that I tried for was when the high school Gohan was the reward. I was in the top 1000, but I kept going between top 100. That's not bad. Didn't help that I had to sleep and had school the next day. I have him Rainbow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I have the, I think it was either the one before that or the one before that. But when they had the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan support unit, that was one of the ones where they gave out double rewards. So I've got him rainbowed, because I think I got into the top 1000, I want to say, which gives you 5 copies. So when they gave out the double rewards, I ended up with 10 copies of him. So so we are currently ranked 1416 overall, and we are number 1 in the local. I think I'm pretty far ahead of the yeah, I'm almost 10 million points ahead of the person who's in second. So hopefully by the time I wake up later on, I won't have dropped down too many places. So sorry Glitz, I missed your how's your day night going depending on time zones? Yeah, it's going pretty well. It is currently 9 o'clock in the morning for me. I worked a night shift last night, got home just after 7 o'clock, so got my stuff all set up, had some breakfast, and then we are here to stream some World Tournament, and then once I am done with this, I will be going to bed, so, as I have another night shift tonight, so I'm definitely, oh there you go, I was about to say I'm running super low on LR Broly friends, but there's another one, so... Okay, so you've used the okay, you did. So you've used the dupe system for Ultra Instinct Goku. That's pretty cool. So you must be pretty excited if you've heard that apparently his Dokkan Awakening could be coming to global very soon. I haven't done a video on it yet because it's not 100% confirmed, and I don't like to do. I don't like to announce units are upcoming if they are if it's not been confirmed, just in case. So. And we got the sub from Francis. Thank you very much, Francis. Welcome to the 1000 Mortals plan. Hope you enjoy the stream and enjoy the content. Daily Dokkan Battle uploads. So, the guy that's number 1 on my local ranking, we are back to back. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. When you get someone who is playing it like almost as much as you, and they just refuse to give up. So. You gotta keep pushing, JCV. I expect to see that first place finish from you. Gotta get those Masters Mark medals. Have you noticed lots of people with dupe Brolys? I've come across 1 or 2 that had 1 dupe, and I have come across, since the tournament started, I've come across 2 rainbow ones. But that's about it. So, and then Francis says hi. Hi dude, how is it going? Welcome to the stream. I feel like somebody else, I think we've had 1 other sub as well from somebody who has their thing set to private, because we've gone up by an extra 1 without a notification. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but in your settings for your YouTube account, you can have it set to show whether your subscriptions are private or not. And if they are set to private, they won't show up on things like this when you subscribe to people. So I didn't actually know that myself until I made my own channel, but there you go, there's a random bit of information for you. So, before the potential system was a thing, I used the dupe to raise the SA of Full Power Frieza, all the family Kamehameha units. Yeah, when I first started playing, I pulled AGL Golden Frieza and AGL Ultimate Gohan like 3 or 4 times each. And I don't think the hidden potential system was even a thing on JP yet, but it could have been, because back when I first started playing, I literally had no idea what I was doing in the game. So my I have my AGL Ultimate Gohan at like Super Attack 4, and my AGL Frieza was like Super Attack 5 by the time the hidden potential system actually came to global. So Francis is all good, which is good. Do you have the LR Piccolo yet? Yeah, I've got him Rainbow. I've had him for quite a while. I got enough. I've done well enough in the locals since he first came out that I opened all his paths, farmed him up to SA10, and then got a second one up to SA10 and got him up to LR. Put them both together, so he is fully Rainbow Star SA20 with level 20 dodge. I have the bottom right path open and came across a 3 dupe one. Ooh, that's pretty nice. It sucks that now all the family Kamehameha units are getting easy A's. Yeah, well, I mean, it sucks. That particular situation is pretty annoying, but I'm pretty hyped that they're getting them, because it's cool to see some of the older units that aren't so good getting awakenings. I am currently working on getting all of them up to SA10, because obviously you can pull the random SR versions of all of the characters from multi-summons. So I've been trying to level them up and raise the super attacks. I actually used the STR World Tournament Super Saiyan Goku reward that I got in the stream the other day. I used him to raise the super attack of the family Kamehameha Goku. Because I did want to, at some point, I want to get all 3 of them to SA10 and then awaken them. Because I farmed the medals when they were first available, but I haven't awakened them since they're not fully leveled up yet. and I wanted to obviously be able to farm their super attack and then maybe pull some dupes. But once I get all 3 of them to SA10 and awaken them, I want to do a video with all 3 of them on a team, probably against an LR, probably against a Broly event, I imagine. But I don't know who the rest of the team would be. I was thinking of doing sort of like a theme around the second Broly movie, so have like Kid Trunks and the free-to-play Strength Videl from that legendary Super Saiyan event, because obviously they're all the people that were there during the movie. The only problem is there's not really a leader that fits that theme, that can be a leader for all those units. So it seems kind of like, almost like cheating to use a leader like LR Vegito Blue, because he is so powerful himself. So if you guys have any ideas on the leader that I should use for that team, that would be interesting to see what I can put together. So I'm mad I can't pass times 20 in the tournament. Yeah, it's pretty hard depending on what stuff you've got. I bet you anything I can guess what you're drinking. I think anyone who's been in any of my streams up to this point, I would guess, could probably guess what I'm drinking, being that I am a proud Englishman and I have mentioned it on numerous occasions. One of the things that I do pretty much before I start any stream is make myself a nice fresh cup of tea. So what's the next Easy A? Yeah, so for global it's the free-to-play Strength Kid Gohan. So yeah, when the 3-year anniversary comes around, which for us is July, we will get a free-to-play Kid Gohan from the Namek saga, having his potential unlocked by Guru. And that free-to-play unit is fully farmable. I believe he has his own orbs as well, so you can Rainbow Star him, just like the the Goku Jr. and the Bulma did. And then, yeah, you get to farm him up, get him to 100%, and then shortly after that, they bring out an Easy A event for him as well. So, he is pretty good. And then we got Chaozu on this rotation as well, so this is perfect. See, these are the kinds of runs you want. This is why the team is built this way, because now we get to take everybody out. We haven't used any items. Mystic says lobster juice. No, that would be cannibalism, to feed upon my fellow lobsters. JCV Goku, I don't know whether that means you are also drinking some tea, or if you are just pointing out that I am drinking some tea, because that is very true. And it looks like somebody else with their subs set to private has subscribed, because we are now at 580. So thank you very much, whoever you are. We are now only 20 subs away from 600, so that is pretty awesome. When the Kid Gohan story event happens, grind 2 of him to get him to SA15 for free. Oh yeah, because when you Extreme Z awaken him, I'm assuming, because he stays in the same form and is technically still a UR, the percentage to upgrade the super attack is still 100%. Is that right? So yeah, that'd be pretty good, because then you can get him straight to 15. That'd be nice. I imagine that Jay Fanta is looking forward to that, because he will be a phenomenal free-to-play unit. Yeah, before you told everybody what you were drinking, I said it before then. Yeah, that's you know me well. I can't get enough of tea. I pretty much drink it all night long while I'm working my night shifts as well. So we are 1,408. So even if I drop 1,000 places while I'm asleep, that will keep me in the top 2,500, which is what I'm going for. So that is pretty decent. Let's see. Can we actually find another LR? Oh, there you go. Starting to get a few more popping up in the guest slots now, so that's what we like to see. Are you going to summon for Year 3 Gogeta and Vegito? You bet I am. I'm going to aim to have at least 1,000 stones for both banners, so we shall see. The Kid Gohan Easy A event has you trash on physical villains units because they don't want you to beat up a kid. No child abuse. Oh, we got one of the bonus teams as well for the final. So I think, isn't it a recent thing they did on JP with their newest world tournament? One of the random bonus teams you can come across is a team full of LRs, and they give you a ton of points, if I remember rightly. So this guy's running away. Hopefully he's going to come back. There we go. Okay, so everyone's stunned. And then we got Chaozu and Broly next turn, so that's going to be awesome. So let us just get rid of some of these guys. Broly will very easily take care of Kami. Although, how are we gonna get enough strength key? And we've got a physical Goku Black on the rotation as well, so we should be alright. How about you give me 1,000 stones? All I get to drink is my grandma's famous coffee. How famous is it though? Apparently you can get Master Mark medals as well from certain teams in the World Tournament in JP now, which is awesome, and achievements for winning with specific teams or something. Well, that sounds pretty cool. I hadn't actually looked into it that much because I haven't really touched my JP account in quite a while. Now that pretty much since I started my channel, all of my time is spent grinding things up and like setting up teams and making videos and stuff like that for global, so I don't really use my JP account very much, so I'm a little bit behind on some of the up-to-date tournament stuff. So when the year 3 event happens, I'm going to summon on the LR Gogeta banner because I already have Kefla, but I don't have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Obviously, you know, in an ideal world, you'd want to have both of them, but that is a perfectly good rationale for which one to go for first, because obviously the one that you need the most in terms of the leader skill is a good way to decide. I kind of want Gogeta more just because I think he's cooler, but statistically, if you go by the amount of damage that they can output, the LR Vegito is technically better because he has the counters. But I just really like Gogeta and the fusion dance. Obviously, Vegito is the stronger fusion. That has been proven by stats, so don't at me. Gogeta might be cool and an absolute badass in the end of the Fusion Reborn movie, but it is a statistical fact in the Dragon Ball lore that Potara fusion is more powerful than the Matamoran fusion. So I got a better idea how much for that JP account. My JP account is actually pretty salty considering it's completely free to play. I basically have like an optimal Super Saiyan 3 category team and a fusion team. Because I have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with a dupe, physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks with a dupe, a couple of the other good ones, and then my Super Saiyan 3 team I have obviously Bardock, I have Tech Angel Goku, who I can't even pull on Global, with 3 dupes on my JP, and I can't pull him once on Global, which is a little bit frustrating. So I want Gogeta more, however from the secondary featured cards I'm only missing physical Super Vegito, so technically that would be a better summon banner for me. Yeah, there's some pretty solid units. I still need dupes for both the Int Gogeta and the physical Super Vegito, so both of the banners will be pretty good for me. I think also the Gogeta banner is the one that has the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and then the Vegito banner has the Kaioken Goku and the Gallic Gun Vegeta. Is that right, or are they on both? I actually can't remember, but I think from what I remember of the banners, the Gogeta banner has the units that I want more, so we shall have to see. I know a lot of the YouTubers did huge summoning like streams and videos with thousands of stones, and a couple of them have both of them rainbow, so to be honest, I'd be perfectly happy with pulling both of them and you know, maybe even one dupe for each, because they are featured, but obviously normally the featured LR banners, they're still really low rates, but apparently the Gogeta and Vegito rates are higher than normal LR banners. So if hopefully we can get lucky and pull them and one dupe in 1,000 stones, but that might be a little bit optimistic. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's take you. Why not? I take it back. I can't stand being free to play. Both banners have the same 4 new cards. Okay, are they? Is it a case that 2 of them are featured on one and 2 of them are featured on the other, and they're all in both or something like that? I can't remember, but I swear I remember something about 2 of them being on one and 2 on the other, but I might be going crazy. You talk like living Ichigo. Do I? I think both banners have the. Yeah, I think they might do. I seem to remember something having something to do with the different banners and having them on, but I could be completely mistaken. It was I guess it was quite a while ago now. But yeah, Brandon, I haven't watched a lot of Ichigo's content recently, but I didn't think I sounded like him. I'm hoping that you mean that as a compliment, but all 4 are featured on both. Oh, well, there you go. I'm just completely misremembering it, apparently. So, to be honest, by the time they came out, that was probably the last time I ever seriously went on my JP account. Because obviously, because my JP is completely free to play, when those units came out, I did all of the 3-year like missions and got the Namekian Dragon Balls and all that stuff. And then I just went ham with all the stones that I had on the LR Gogeta banner, just to see if I could pull him. But when I say I went ham, I literally had like 150 stones. So that was all I had to use for him, sadly. And I didn't get him. But I mean, I kind of expected that, to be honest. But right, so Goku Black has got the type advantage, so if we use Iyama we should be fine. Hopefully the Easy A Broly can do some good work, because I haven't had to rely on him a lot. So I just did a multi and it looked like Vegito Blue, but it was an R nail. I think maybe the hairline would be a little bit of a giveaway, but will you be able to send me a friend request on Global after, if you can? So what I will do, I do this in a lot of my streams if people ask about friending me. I normally try and keep some slots open, so what I'll do is I will bring up my friend code in a minute, and then I will also type it into the chat just so it stays there for people. If you want to send me friend requests, once I'm done with my stream, I will sit and go through them and have a look and add some people. So once we are out of this preliminary, I will bring up my friend code, and then anyone can feel free to send me a friend request. So we got the stun from Chaozu, so it's going to be nice, quick GG everyone from Broly, which is what we like to see. Save me a slot, please. Yeah, what's your in-game name? And I'll try and make sure I save you a slot. Brandon, 2 hours ago I pulled 3 Evolution Vegeta. Ooh, that's very nice. Yeah, I'll definitely be going for him when he comes out. Vegeta is one of my favourite characters. So, cool, I'll add you to DBF. Oh, okay. DBF. Yeah, if I don't have you already, I'd definitely like to get all the DBF squad on the friends list. It's really hard to be free to play because on Global we get surprised by these good banners out of nowhere, i.e. Super Kaioken Goku, Pikkon, SSJ2, etc, etc. Hello Chow, how's it going? I hope you're outside in the sun while playing this. Well, unfortunately no. I am sat inside. I only finished work this morning, so I'm doing a quick stream and then going to bed. So I have an SA10 Gogeta in free paths and UI Goku SA10 also free paths. Nice, nice. I think I've got two dupes in my Gogeta, and I don't have Ultra Instinct Goku, so I'll be going for him when if he does indeed come to Global in the next week or so. I am going to be going pretty hard for him since I didn't pull him last time, and his awakening is godly, so I definitely want that. I love the fact that we skip past this guy to get the points and then we still get to go first and attack him. Rank 189. My in-game name is my real name, which is Isaac. Yeah, that's cool. I shall keep an eye out for you. My dogs are so annoying. They're sleeping in my room, and since they're chihuahuas, they're always barking. Oh man. Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan of chihuahuas personally, but let's drop these down so we can get the super with Broly. Perfect. It's convenient that I'm rank 420. What's convenient about that? I'm a good and innocent boy, so I have no idea why that would be convenient. I'm very well, thanks. Going to Twickenham to watch the rugby later, so that'll be fun. I still have no idea what's going on in this game, but it's looking good. That's cool, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Chow is somebody that I know in real life through work, so I've had this conversation with quite a few of my friends who have subbed to my channel to support me, but they don't have any idea about this game. Some of them don't even have a huge amount of knowledge of Dragon Ball Z, so it is always pretty funny when I speak to one of them and they've watched one of my videos, and that's one of the things that I hear a lot, is that they have absolutely no idea what's going on. So the next banner is the UI Goku, I think. Yeah, it was leaked by like French data miners who, for the last couple of banners, have been pretty accurate. So I would say at this point it is very likely that that is true. But like I say, I normally don't do videos on that sort of stuff until it is 100% confirmed. Because I don't want to put out a video and say, like, hey guys, you know, this banner and Awakening are coming next week, and then they don't come. So I always like to do it once we know for a fact, because then we can go over the information. Plus, I don't want to make a video where I sit and talk about the event and the Awakening and go through all the stats and all of that, and then it just doesn't come out. So right, so while I remember, let's jump out of this and go into my friends list here. And I'll leave it up on the screen for a sec, and I will type it into the chat as well, just so it stays there and it's a bit easier for anyone if they want to copy and paste it or whatever. So 85607 1265. Okay, and it wasn't typing. Brilliant. So let's try that again. Right, there we go. So 185607 265. There we go. So I just passed 444 logins a few days ago, got 10 stones. Yeah, there's a couple that I've noticed where it's like a really random number and then they give you like more stones than you do get normally. I think I got the one recently where you get the Goten. I think it's 510 days and it gives you like an SR Goten who's at level 51, and so just for the sake of the lols, I've kept him at level 51 in my box. So do you play only global or JP? So yeah, I do. I main global. I have a JP account, but it's completely free to play, and that's what I was saying before a little bit, is now that since I started my channel, there's obviously so much to do to like level up units and farm this and that, that I spend most of my time on global now. So I've only really logged into my JP account a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. So, and that's the problem as well, I guess, is if you're free to play, you have to play constantly and grind all the events and stuff like that to get as many stones as you can. But because I very rarely play it, every time I log in, I never have any stones. So it's been a while since I've actually managed to do any summons. So I added you. Awesome. Awesome. Like I said, once the stream is done, I will sit and go through my friends list and add some people. So so you're going to do a face reveal after 1,000 subscribers. That is correct. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a face reveal. I don't know whether I will have like a face cam in all of my videos after that. Maybe every now and then, who knows. To be honest, one of the things I need to sort out before I get to what I don't actually have a working webcam anymore, so if I am going to start to... Oh, what the... Well, there's something you don't see every day. A Rainbow Star Super Saiyan 3 GT Vegeta. Level 20 crit and level 6 additional. So, whoever this guy is, skill clad, he is clearly going to be very happy when the Dokkan Awakening for that guy comes out. So, yeah, that is not a unit that I personally would put a lot of orbs into. Well, I mean, maybe, but I've got so many better strength units at the moment that need working on that I can't imagine I would do that myself, but there you go. Yeah, I only log in on my JP account when I see big stone gifts. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. So when they got the like #1 in the App Store rewards, I logged in just to get them, and that was basically it. And yeah, LMAO that Vegeta. Yeah, I know, right? It's like the most random rainbow unit I think I've seen. And funnily enough, actually, I saw, it was either yesterday or the day before, the physical Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku from the barbershop who Dokkan awakens into Super Saiyan 3. I actually saw a rainbow one of those on my friends list, which I thought was very odd. I mean, I got one of him back when he was first added to the game, because I was still fairly new, and yeah, even getting one of him, because he's like 777 gems. I can't say I've bothered to farm up another 777 just to get another one. So, Mohammed said came from Twitch. Nice. I do have my thing set up to like dual stream onto Twitch, but I've not really used it much, so I really should actually sit and like properly set up the channel page and everything, because we are primarily YouTube focused, but thought it'd be good to have it set up for both. So having my free to play JP better than my very pay to play Go Global is very confusing. Yeah, it's weird sometimes when you get the luck. Like I said, I have on JP, my Tech Angel Goku has like 3 dupes, and I'm completely free to play. And yet on Global, I just haven't ever pulled him, despite having done loads of summons on banners that he's been on. I've just never managed to actually get him. So, since I'm free to play, I have to wait on very new events and daily logins because I exhausted all of the free to play stones. Yeah, that is the struggle. With the amount that I play the game and the amount that I enjoy it and do like collecting all of the things, I don't think I could ever be free to play. But I pulled that Vegeta on JP and I thought it was the tanky one, but he didn't tank at all. When he gets his Dokkan Awakening, he's a bit better tank wise, because when he supers, he raises his defense for 3 turns. So if you have him on main rotation and he super attacks every turn, he can actually build his defense up to be pretty nice. But yeah, unfortunately, it's the non-GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta that is the tank, the strength one anyway, not the tech one. The tech one's terrible. But plus the GT one gets shafted because he doesn't have over in a flash. He only has GT, I think, like Golden Warrior and the Royal Lineage as key links. So on like the Super Saiyan 3 category team, everybody's got over in a flash except him, so he kind of suffers a little bit when it comes to links. The AGL Goku that gets an awakening at the same time, the GT Kid Super Saiyan 3 one, he's probably better because they have almost identical stats and passives, except the Goku gets an attack raise instead of a defense raise. So to be honest, he's probably better in all situations except for a tech event because he's AGL, and that's basically it. On JP, I log in every day. I think I'm at 608. Yeah, my overall time is over a year now, I think. But yeah, I don't log in very often anymore, sadly. Whoa, okay. So, just like buses, we don't see a Broly for God knows how long, and then 3 turn up at once. And these 2 have dupes, so we will gladly take one of those. On JP, I pulled LR Vegito and LR Gogeta on the first multi. Wow. I mean, that is some fire right there. 100 stones for the 2 featured LRs. That's, yeah, I'd take that all day long. I only enjoy myself when playing this game is whenever I get to summon on the new dual Dokkan Fest banners, because that's when I get the most value. Yeah, if you're free to play, you got to really save up for the good banners. So I don't know if I don't know what your luck has been like on the Rose and Vegito Blue banners if you summoned on them, but they seem like good banners for free to play players to have saved up for. Obviously the 3-year one is going to be good as well, but there are just so many good units on the Rose and Vegito banners. Unfortunately, the Vegito banner has been absolutely terrible for me. The Rose banner has been where all the value has been at. So, right, so we are going to have to sort out these orbs, because we've got Broly on rotation with Chaozu next turn, which is not ideal. Plus, everyone's going to be taking attacks, so let us item up, and then we should be all good. So let's just do that. Still haven't pulled STR Rose yet. Yeah, no, I got lucky because I pulled Rose. I pulled the first one. So you did the, it was 10 stones for 3 units, and then 20 stones for 5 units. And in that 5 unit one, I got my first Rose. And then after you did the step ups and the free multi, I think I got the second one on the first multi of the next set. So I was super lucky. And then I did the same amount of stones on the Vegito Blue banner and just pulled absolute garbage. So you told me before it came out that you wanted that Rose the most. Oh yeah, no, I absolutely wanted Rose more than Vegito. That's why when I pick up some more stones when I get paid before the banners go away, I probably won't bother doing any more summons for Vegito Blue, because I don't actually really care about getting him. Because we have LR Vegito Blue, who's good enough. So right, so if we grab, that's enough for a super, right? Because it's 3 from that and then 6 from that. So yeah, that should be a super attack with, yeah, good. For a second I thought I was going crazy, but for my extreme team to be high tier optional, I need STR Rose and AGL Turles. Yeah, AGL Turles looks like a very fun unit. I'm definitely going to go for him when he comes out. Movie Boss's team will be fun, because I really like physical Final Form Cooler, and obviously he doesn't have a category currently on Global, so when that Movie Boss's team comes out, that's going to be awesome. So and we got another private account sub by the looks of it. We're at 581, so we are getting super close now, guys. We are 19 subs away from 600, which is pretty awesome. So big shout out and thanks to all of you, whether you are new or a long time subscriber. It's I do very much enjoy streaming now when I get the chance. I think I said it in the stream that I did yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday? I really like streaming the World Tournament, because grinding the World Tournament can be quite boring. So playing it while getting to interact and chat with you guys makes it much more fun. It makes it feel like much less of a grind. We're already at the final, and it feels like I have not been paying attention at all. So can we find another LR Broly for the final? Or even an easy A Broly? Come on, friends list. What have you got for me? Well, let's try a not quite full. Actually, wait, no, his stats are super low. Oh, he's got no. Oh god, he's got no orbs in him or anything. Maybe we won't do that. For the 3 unit multi, I pulled a dupe of Omega Shenron, and on the first 10 card multi, I pulled Tech SSJ Free Broly. That's pretty good. That's definitely some decent summons right there. I love Turles. Can't wait for him. He'd be great on the Pure-Blooded Saiyan team as well. Yeah, he's a really good, just like the Int Turles, he's a really good support unit. So Turles is going to be a great leader for the World Tournament, because he's a support unit and gives LR Broly a higher boost. Yep, that is true. Illuminati confirmed. Who? What? We are not finding... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, we're not finding a good friend. We might have to settle. And then we found an LR Broly. What's your favourite Dokkan unit, including JP? Favourite unit? I think, if I factor in all things, which would be, like, my favourite character in Dragon Ball, the card actually being good, I think one of my favourite units in the game is the Strength Rage Vegeta, the SSJ2 Vegeta and Bulma. Because that's my Bulma thing. It's like my favourite moment in Dragon Ball. And I did put up a showcase, it was probably a couple of weeks ago now, but mine is actually Rainbow. And he is amazing. Like, he's just so good. Does so much damage. Counters, like... He does, in the video that I did, he does like 3 million damage in one turn because of the all the counters and stuff. So he is an absolute beast. So we got to take an attack from LR Hercule. So let's use this. You always got to be careful in the final, because the final is the place where you're likely to get super attacked before you get to do anything. So the Yama Barber combo will keep us safe. So I'm still here. Well, good. Glitz sent me a friend request. Cool. Like I said, once the stream is done, I will check through the list and clear out some of the people who haven't logged in for a while, and then add some of you guys. So I was so triggered because I did 6 multis, not including the first 10 and 20 stones, and I got 1 SSR. Then I just decided to do the first summon on Vegito, and I get him. That's cool, because I got Rose in the end. That's cool, man. As long as you got him, I guess. So, I didn't get Vegito Blue. So, and like I said, I probably won't try again, because I would much rather pull dupes for all of the units on the Rose banner than pull Vegito Blue, to be perfectly honest. Because if I really do want to run a Heroes team, I've already tried it out. I can use LR Vegito Blue and a friend Tech Vegito Blue, and I can still clear every event in the game, basically without items, because the Heroes team is ridiculously powerful. So, yo, Ningen, do you have any open slots on your friends list? Yep, I should do. I should have enough slots that you can at least send me a friend request. And, well, like I said, once the stream is over, I'll go through and clear some... Dude, he's broken. JP didn't deserve him. They had bad man Vegeta. Let Global keep a unit for once. Well, at least we still got the Super Kaioken Goku and the STR Pycon, I guess. Both of whom are very good units on their physical teams. I wonder if... Because the Vegeta and Bulma card is technically called Vegeta and Bulma, they're not on the Pure Saiyans category, which is really annoying, because that would have been an awesome team to run him on. But, I wonder if the Super Kaioken Goku is going to be on that team when it drops on Global, because there's no reason why he shouldn't be. So I would have to guess that he will be, which will be awesome, because that'll be the first team you can use him on that has higher than a 120% boost. So that should actually be pretty fun. Ningen, why is the Tech Vegito banner bad luck? I don't know. All I know is that it is. Like, everyone seems to have gotten bad rates on it, including me. So, I don't know. Right, so that is yet another run completely done. And we are nearing the hour and 20-minute mark now. So, I had originally only planned to go for about an hour. So, might call it a day. Cool, send me a friend request. Good. Like I say, keep the friend requests rolling in, and I will sit and have a look once I get all logged off and have a sit down on the sofa. I will go through and check my list. I'm just gonna paste my friend code into the chat again, if you guys do want to check it. How many tickets do we have? I feel like we should end the stream with a summon. I want to save my stones, though, just for grinding the tournament. But what tickets do we have? So we have one of the GSSR tickets. I want to save them, like I said, until the Int Jackie Chun comes along. So... yeah, I think let's finish off the stream with the GSSR gold ticket. If any of you guys have 5 stones or a ticket that you want to use, then feel free to join in for a group summon, and you can let me know what you get in the chat. I'm calling it right now. Watch you Rainbow, LR, Gogeta and Vegito. Yeah, now I can't see my luck being that good, to be honest. Like I said, I'm going to aim to do about 1,000 stones on both, but I don't know if I'll get that lucky. It's been over a week and we still have no information about the stone refund. Yeah, if you're talking about the one where, the one that was kind of like JP, where every stone, all the stones that we spent on the Rose banner get refunded, I would have to say at this point that that's not going to happen, because when it happened on JP, it happened within like 12 hours, and it's been, well, it's been over a week now, so give me a min. So yeah, I'm assuming that's in relation to the summon. I'll give you guys another couple of minutes if you just want to get ready. Any of you that want to join in with either a 5-stone single summon or a ticket summon, I am going to hop in right now. Let's see what we can get. I would be hoping for either a AGL Bardock, AGL Final Form Cooler, or Tech Turles, I want to say. Those are the 3 that I probably want the most, because they're units that I actually quite like to use, so getting dupes for them would be pretty cool. So, I'm sure you're all familiar with how group summons go down at this point, so I am going to pull down, and I will give you a quick countdown, and then we can all summon together. So if you're joining in, get ready to release in 3, 2, 1, and go. And let us see what we can get to end the stream. Come on, let's get one of the ones that we actually want. Or a cool one, featured one. I would take a Marseillan, actually. Okay, so we get the Feet Kamehameha Goku. So, he gets an Awakening. I think he's only just got it from the most recent tournament on JP, so it's going to be a while until we get it. But I think I might have to... I'll at least open a path on my one, since you can farm his super attack with any of the other base form Gokus. So definitely not quite the unit that we wanted, but we'll take it. So hopefully you guys got something better. Let me know in the comments. SR Bulma. So I'm guessing you just did a summon on a normal banner. If they implement the GSSR multi early, I will summon on AGL Turles. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with that, because Global often gets the quality of life upgrades before. Yay, I got an SSR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Awesome. Which one? And which banner was it from? Because that's potentially a very good pull right there. So, but yeah, so like I say, we sometimes get those little quality of life updates early. So it'll be interesting to see whether they add that GSSR multi thing, because it'll definitely encourage more people to summon once that becomes a thing. So it would be interested. Dude, I just pulled the Vegito Blue. Well, there you go. If you pull Vegito Blue in the group summon, that is pretty hype. So definitely tweet me the screenshot for that, and I will retweet it. But that's pretty cool. So from the SSR ticket banner. Okay, so it would have been one of the unfeatured ones. So I assume that it was either the physical one or the tech one, I think. Because I know the int one is a Dokkan Fest exclusive. Maybe the STR one as well, actually. Can't remember. But I'm not sure which ones of them are in the unfeatured SSRs list. But potentially the strength one is pretty decent. The physical one is a bit outdated now. And I think the tech one... I've only ever used the tech ones as feeder units for the other ones. Because I've actually rainbowed the int one. So that is pretty decent. The STR one, that's cool. Yeah, the STR one is pretty decent. Again, you can run a kind of cool combo with him and the STR Goku. Obviously the STR Goku doesn't have an awakening yet, but he does get it when is it when Mastered Ultra Instinct comes out they get their awakenings? Because the AGL and STR God Gokus get theirs as well. So That'll be interesting to see whether we do actually get all of those awakenings at the same time. So that could potentially be very cool. I pulled the STR God Goku for the first time the other day when I did those multis to try and get Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta from the EZA banner. So I finally have both the STR and the AGL Godkus. So now we just got to wait for their awakening to come. Next time the Battle of Gods story event comes around, I'm going to have to do the annoying farm to farm up the physical Super Saiyan God Gokus and raise up their super attacks. But that'll be something to do, I guess. So yeah, there you go. We have successfully gone through a couple more runs of the tournament. We are currently sat number 1 in the local and 1,266 overall. So I'm hoping now, because I shall be off to bed once the stream ends, I'm hoping we don't drop down too many places. It's normally about 1,000 when my experience from the tournament's passed. So, but then at least I'll have time tomorrow evening while I'm working to grind and stay in that top 2,500. So let me know in the comments. Obviously, leave a like. It definitely helps out the channel. Once this gets saved as a set video, drop your comments in there. Keep me updated as to what rank you guys are and what rank you are going to try and finish at. We did talk about the unit, and it's kind of widely accepted at this point that he's not very good, but I will do a showcase for the Int Trunks once they give out the rewards. And maybe I'll test him out on the Hybrid Saiyans team, actually, because I only just pulled Gohan for the first time from the Tech Vegito Blue banner, and I haven't actually done any videos on the of the Hybrid Saiyans team. So maybe I will do that, since the buff that he gets is a little bit better than just running him on Super Int. So that could be quite interesting. So GG, always nice to grind and watch a related stream at the same time. Makes the grind a whole lot better. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear, because like I said, it makes the grind of actually doing it much more fun for me, because like I said, I can chat to you guys, and it makes the grind a lot less boring. So thank you for coming and hanging out. Thanks to everyone who subbed, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.